Hey everybody, this is the second video I'm making in the series on money, wealth, finance, and how money can never be an obstacle on your spiritual path, especially going to see Swamiji. So in the previous video, I shared a story how money literally materialized in my bank account, enough for a trip to go see Swamiji. Now I'm actually going to share about that, buying the plane ticket for that trip, because that's a story in and of itself. So this video is about inspiring you and sharing with you how when you take one step towards being with Swamiji, universe will, go a mile for you. And there's plenty of signs that are there that will encourage you. So this is what happened to me. And I'm making this video specifically for people that want to go see Swamiji this December in the Sadashivoham. And you're not doing everything that you can, because when you do everything that you can, the universe will start doing everything that it can for you. So here's what happened to me. So that time, first and foremost, the money materialized in my bank account for me to buy a ticket to go see Swamiji. If you didn't see it, watch the previous video. Then what happened when I was trying to go buy the ticket, I was basically going to be flying out on Christmas. And it was just a couple days before Christmas. The flight was supposed to be on Christmas, and the tickets are ridiculously expensive, when you're buying them last minute like that. So the tickets were like $3,000 or something. It was crazy, from New York to India. And I kept going back and forth because I'm like, oh man, I'm going to be spending like half my net worth on this one ticket to go see Swamiji. It wasn't even for a program. It was just to go and get a hug and come back. But I decided, you know what, screw it. Like, it's definitely worth it. It's just money. I'll be able to make it. The moment I made that decision, actually my mother called me and she's like, hey, I know you really wanted to go to India. The tickets were expensive. I just decided to jump on the computer and search, and I found like 2 more tickets for $1,700 on British Airways. I'm going to send you the link so you can book them, before they get sold out. So I'm like, yes, send them right away. I booked like the last ticket, and I'm thinking this is the last flight, the last seat on Christmas. I'm going to be sitting in the worst seat. I'm going to be like in the toilet pretty much. I'm like, whatever, it's worth it. So I get to the airport and they're like, the flight is sold out. And this is the last flight. They're like, we can put you on a flight tomorrow. I'm like, no, you can't do that. I have to go now. So long story short, the attendant behind the counter came back to me and said, all right, look, we're going to put you in the upper deck of first class, which is, by the way, a $15,000 ticket. They're like, we're going to put you in the upper deck of first class, there and back. Usually, they only put you on one leg, right, if they're going to. But they put me on the flight there and back. And I thought, wow, this is some kind of sign, because, I was willing to put everything on the line to go see Swamiji. And then the money materialized in my bank account. Now I have a round trip first class ticket, which is like worth $15,000. And I get on the plane, and it's not even the regular first class on the first level. It's the upper deck of first class, where there was like 12 cabins or something. I had a cabin to myself. I remember walking by the regular first class people. I was looking at them like they were peasants. I was like, look at you guys. You don't even have your own cabin. And I've never been so rested in my life on the flight. It was very relaxing. I felt very pampered. And funny, I was actually watching the movie Avatar on my way to see the Avatar. So that's an example of the type of things that have happened to me and have happened to a lot of people I know. So you can never say money is an obstacle. It's actually the lack of really wanting it. It's the lack of intention, because everybody watching this, anything you really want can happen. But when you want to go see Swamiji, or you want to take the inner awakening with him, there's something more that's at play besides just you wanting it. It's also Swamiji's blessings and the universe aligning so that you can get there. Only thing you have to do is really decide that you want it, and that you'll do anything it takes. Then you don't have to do. All sorts of things will happen for you, and it'll be a nice smooth passage. So next, I'm actually going to make a whole bunch of videos about the different things that have happened around finances, specifically connected to Swamiji, and all the blessings and the cool things that have happened, just to inspire you and share with you that anything is possible. All you have to do is really want it. Leave the rest up to Swamiji and the universe. So you do best that you can. Let the universe do the best that it can. And you'll have a bunch of stories to share like this also. Thank you.